This question asked in IES 2013, okay, as well as GATE examination by IIT Kharagpur. So two stations P and Q are on the opposite bank of a river. The RL of P is 200 meter. Determine the RL of Q. Take staff reading as below. So instrument near P, the staff reading is 1.4 when the staff is held at P. Okay, the instrument is the same. Then reading at Q 3.5 meter, and when the instrument is placed at Q, then P equal to 0.6 meter and 2.2 meter is at Q meter. Okay, at Q distance, that is at Q point. Here, when the instrument is placed at P, 1.4 is the true reading and 3.5 is the incorrect reading. Okay, reading with error because it is far away from the P. And then when the instrument is placed at Q, then 2.2 is the right true reading and 0.6 meter is the incorrect reading, for which we have to find the RL of Q. RL of V is given and okay, so by using a concept of reciprocal leveling, we can get the RL of Q. Okay, because so from this reading, we can conclude as that leveling is reciprocal. Okay, see what is D1? So D1 already we know the formula like A1 minus A2, B1 minus B2. By using the same formula, D1 you can found 3.5 minus 1.4, 2.1, and D2 2.2 minus 0.6, 1.6. The true difference equal to 1.85. Okay. Next, RL of Q. What is RL of Q? RL of P is 200 minus 1.85. You can get 198.15. You can say, sir, how it will be minus? Because of this, see, you can get the reading, leveling reading are higher. Higher means that ground is far with respect to adjacent embankment. Okay. Next. The following observations were taken during a reciprocal leveling. The distance between P and Q is 1100 meter. Determine the true difference in level. Error due to curvature effect, error due to refraction effect, error in line of collimation, then angular error. So these are only given data when the instrument is P with the corresponding value 1.824, 0.928. When the stop is held at Q, then okay, this is stop and this is instrument at P 2.74. So when the instrument here, this 1.824 is the true reading and this is incorrect reading. When the instrument is kept at Q, then 0.928 is incorrect reading and 1.606 the correct reading, true reading. Okay. So already you know this formula D1 A1 minus A2 B D2 B2 minus A2. Okay, from this. So these two are error. Here we are getting error. Okay, the values are with error. So true difference 0.801. Okay, next. So what is this? 1.824 already we got it. That is given in the problem, and 2.78 and this is D1. Similarly, you can get it D2. Okay, next by using curvature formula. Okay, error due to curvature 0.0785 D square. D must be in kilometer. D is given 1.1 kilometer. You can get E error. Similarly, you can get refraction error. The corresponding formula is 0.0112 D square. This is already discussed in the previous video. Okay, next. So total error equal to D1, the approximate D1 minus T true, from which you can get 0.123. Similarly, you can get another error due to refraction. So finally, angular error. Okay, angular error equal to total error equal to, this is a generalized formula. Okay, so total error equal to error due to curvature is always positive. Error due to refraction is always negative, hence negative minus symbol. Then collimation error is always positive. Finally, substitute all the values here. You can get error due to line of collimation, that is upward. Okay, positive means upward 0.04156 meter in the upward directions, and E line to that is for second case we are getting the downward because minus. So angular error equal to tan alpha 1 equal to that is error due to line of elimination 1 by D, okay, from which you can get alpha 1, similarly alpha 2. Okay, so these are all the angular error for line of sight 1 and line of sight 2. Next, so determine the RL of the change point. Here they are asking RL of change point. We know what is change point. Okay, so leveling step is held. Okay, but instrument will be changed. Okay, here change point has backside and foreside. If the RL of benchmark is 100 with the following data, the instrument has been shifted after the fourth and seventh reading. They clearly telling that reading has been shifted after fourth reading, after seventh reading. Okay, first reading, second reading, third reading, fourth reading. So after 1.79, the instrument to be shifted. Okay, and that means after fourth reading, the fourth reading to be taken as change point. Similarly, seventh one. So 1.79 is the change point. 5, sixth reading, seventh reading, 2.766. It also change point. Okay. What is that? So always first reading will be considered as foresight. Sorry, backside. See, look here, reading 1.42 is again increases, but again decreases. It means value decreases. It means that this is foresight. For the first setup of the instrument, 0.957 to be considered as a backside and 3.24 to be considered as a foresight. Rest of the readings are considered by intermediate sides. Hence, here 1.426 is the intermediate sides. Okay. You may ask, sir, how we can that after that 3.24 the instrument to be changed because no. Actually, up to one because they clearly telling 1.79. Okay, so 1.7 up one now 1.79 to be considered backside, sorry, foresight, and 3.24 and 1.426 to be considered as intermediate sides. Okay, so I now you can draw this diagram. Okay, so just draw a diagram based on the values we have to draw carefully. Okay, so what is the question? They are asking that RL of benchmark. Is it determine the RL of the change point? What are the RL change point? Fourth reading and seventh reading the change point. And then nothing but RL of this place. Okay, and RL of 2.766. This is okay. This is so. What is RL? Okay. The remaining readings are dropped here, platted here. Height of what is the height of this collimation? RLR benchmark plus backside reading. So we up to this for all the stops, this reading is constant. The RLR height of collimation is constant. Okay, next. RLF. So after finding this, you can okay up to here RL of this place minus this reading you can get RL of this place like 99.167. Okay, what about the RL of this? In order to get the RL of this place, we need RL of this line of sight. For this purpose, okay, RL of this point plus backside, okay, because it will be considered backside. After the change point, the first reading will be considered as backside. So RL of this point plus backside, you can get RL of this line of sight. So RL of this line, after finding RL of this line of sight minus this reading, you can get RL of this place. It's very simple problem if you know the concept of line of leveling. Okay, this is very important. Okay, next. Sensitiveness of the bubble tube. This is also very important. We like that, sir. Theodolite, Tempe level, there is no problem, sir, because it's always horizontal. Suppose if anything error happened within the bubble tube, it has to be monitored, it has to be rectified. Otherwise, it will make error, huge error. It will make accumulation of error. Okay, there will be a possibilities of accumulation of error. Already we studied that this is the basic principles in surveying, main principle in survey, because in order to avoid the accumulation of error, the survey work to be started from whole to part, working from whole to part because of to avoid the accumulation of error. Next, it is defined as the angular value of one division of a displacement of bubble having unit. It may represent it like radian per mm or seconds per mm, which is determined by the relation. Okay, next, please come to here. This picture you can get clear idea. Okay, See, this is the instrument place, and this is our leveling staff. Okay, and this is S1 and S2. The difference is equal to del S. Where S1 is getting when line of sight is perfectly horizontal. When line of sight is perfectly horizontal, you can get S1. Next, S2 equal to when the line of sight has some inclination like alpha, the corresponding reading equal to corresponding reading on leveling staff is S2. So the difference between S2 and S1 is del S. Now apply the mathematical approach, trigonometrical. Tan alpha equal del S by D. Del S by D, from which you can get alpha. Del S by D. So it is in the radian. In order to get the degree, it should be multiplied by 180 degree by pi into 60 into 60. You can get seconds. Okay. Like one more formula. This is actually this is a if you even 1 mm disturb, it will lead for accumulation of error. Okay, so we should focus, we should control the sensitiveness of the, we have to check always, we have to check the sensitiveness of the bubble tube. So alpha equal to NL by R. So alpha S2 minus S1 by D, NL by R. So sensitiveness, that is equal to alpha per division. Okay. So this is a finalized formula, alpha by N, that is equal to L by R. So where N is the number of divisions and alpha is this vertical angle. Then R is the this radius. Okay. Then N equal to number of divisions. Okay. Next. Type of, determine the radius of the bubble and angular error if the bubble moves three division of out of 5 out of the center. That means 3 divisions are out of the center and the staff readings are 1.456 and 1.5 if the bubble is at the central and out of the central respectively. Take the distance between staff and the instrument is 100 meter. So alpha equal to del S by D. Already we discussed del S by D. Del S nothing but S2 minus S1. So from which you can get alpha. Okay, like this is in the radian. In order to get the seconds, it can be multiplied by 180 divided by pi. It is in the hour, then you multiply 60 to get minutes. To get the seconds, it is multiplied by seconds. 60. Okay, alpha equal to NL by R. Then from this relation you can get what is R. So the third R is a that radius, 13.636 mm. Okay, next. Determine the true staff reading if the observed staff reading is 1.765 meter and the sensitiveness of the bubble is 30 minutes. Sorry, 30 seconds. Assume the bubble is out of the central by 4 division. So alpha equal to S2 minus S1 by D. Then alpha by N equal to 30. So from this relation you can get S1 equal to 1.7068 meter. Very simple, same formula. Okay, yeah, alpha is given, S2, S1, D is given, S1 is not given. From this relation you can get S1. Similarly, alpha by N 30 minutes seconds. So from which you can get alpha. So finally we can get the answers. Next, for permissible error in the leveling. Type of leveling, if rough leveling, that is recognized in survey, maximum permissible error equal to plus or minus 100 into k. K must be in kilometer. Okay. Next, ordinary leveling plus or minus 24k, distance in kilometer, accurate leveling, precise leveling. So these are all the permissible error. Okay, you can get these data in your textbooks. Okay, next methods of booking. Usually we are doing a height of collimation and a rise and fall method. Next, already we discussed what is height of the collimation and what is the rise and fall method. These things are available in your textbooks. Okay, next, rise and type of leveling. Type of leveling you can get differential leveling. Differential leveling can be adapted. Okay, when the number of stations are different, lies on the different places. Okay, differential leveling, profile leveling, cross sectioning, reciprocal leveling, and barometric leveling, hyposmetric leveling, and trigonometric leveling. So these are the type of leveling. Each leveling has some unique advantages. Okay, in profile leveling it can be applicable for highway purpose. highways. Okay, only here backside, foreside, intermediate sides are available. Like lengthening, longitudinal leveling